Recording in progress.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Hello. Yeah. Excited for the class. Hello, Anirudh.
Hello, hi sir. Good morning, sir.
Everyone.
Hello, everybody. iPhone. What phone is this? iPhone?
Hello, Tripto. Good morning.
Hello, Vishal. Hello.
Vishwas, not Vishal.
Vishwas. Okay.
Yes, Vishwas. How was the class yesterday? Saturday class?
Huh? Sorry.
Saturday class? Which subjects are discussing?
Yeah, I missed the class. I overslept. So
Okay.
you also didn't do the Saturday
Yes.
class.
My net is not connected, and that's why I'm missing.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. And so many of you were not in previous class, right? So what happened?
I overslept. It's not going to happen again.
Okay, no issue. It happens sometimes. Okay, and what about others?
Yes, this is my first class.
This is your first class. Okay,
Yes,
Ankit, you can give the introduction first.
yes. My name is Ankit Kumar. I belong to Sikka, Rajasthan, and I currently live in Jaipur. And I working as a Python backend developer.
Okay. And why have you joined this class?
And I improve my communication skills.
I want to improve my communication skills.
Yes.
That's why I have joined this class. Okay. So thank you, Ankit. And anyone else is new today?
Yes, me.
Okay, please, Prerna, give your introduction.
My name is Prerna Maheshwari. I am working as an accountant in a private limited company, and I joined this class just to improve my communication skills.
Prerna, can you switch on your camera?
I look like sleepy one. That's
Okay,
why.
it's okay. Everyone looks like that only. No issue.
Good morning.
Okay, yeah, good morning. So, you need to improve your communication skill. That's why you have joined this class, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Sorry. So, as you all know, I hope anyone is not new. Okay, no. So previous day, I think this is our third class, and in first class I already discussed about the syllabus and everything. So what we are going to do, we are going to do grammar little bit, and discussion would be our main part. In the discussion, whatever grammatical mistakes you will make or vocabulary related problems you'll be facing, so we can rectify that, right? So that would be
Hello, ma'am.
our way of learning. Yeah.
My name is Gajanan. I am also new.
Okay. You are new today?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Gajananji, please give introduction.
My name is Gajanan. I am from Sangli, Maharashtra. Now I am working as a student.
You are a
I'm just
student. What you are
uh,
studying? What are you studying?
uh, improve my English communication skills and avoid grammatical mistakes.
Yeah. So what are you studying now?
I'm just preparing for GATE.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, so previous day we did simple present, and everyone's camera should be on always throughout the class from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. You can do it, I know. Okay, so previous day as we started grammar, and first we started grammar and we did simple present tense, and many of you were not present in that class, so we can do one thing today. Sorry. First, we can revise little bit simple present tense, and after that, we can go for present continuous. Okay. So just give me a minute. Okay. I hope you all can see my screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So simple present. For as you know that total 12 tenses are there, right? In simple, in present tense we have 4 tenses. In past tense we have 4 tenses, and in future we have 4 tenses. In present we can see simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. In past we have 4 tenses: past simple, past continuous, perfect, and past perfect continuous. Same in future also: future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. These all 4 tenses are there. Now today we are going to learn little bit about simple present, because already we did it in previous class, and new we will learn present continuous tense. Okay, so let's talk about simple present.
Yes.
Simple present tense we call it present indefinite also. Simple present or present indefinite. First we need to know the sentence structure of simple present. That would be subject plus present form of verb, right? Subject plus verb 1. You can see the example here. You speak English. So you, that is subject, and after
Yes.
that you are adding present form of verb, that is speak.
Verb.
So you speak English.
Yes.
Now, whenever you are making it interrogative sentence, in simple present, you need to add do or does with it, right? So, do you speak English? And negative, you do not speak English. Now, the main point is where to use do and where to use does. Many students are there, those who are confused about it, that where we can use do and does. So you need to remember one thing, that in case of third person singular number, we add does with it. Or in case of affirmative sentences, if the subject is third person singular, then we add s or es with the verb. For example, third person singular means what? Third person singular means he, she, it, or any kind of singular name. It can be he, she, it, or any kind of singular name. For example, here you can see that he speaks English. So we are adding speaks here. S. We are adding S with speak. Why? Because he is third person singular. Now, whenever you are making it into negative sentence or interrogative sentence, at that time you need to add does with it. So you can see, does he speak? Now, whenever you are adding does in any sentence, whether it is negative or negative, after that, whatever verb you are using, with that verb you are not adding s again. In affirmative sentence you are saying he speaks English. Whenever you are making into interrogative or negative, you are adding does with it.
Yes.
At that time you are not, after adding does, you are not again adding s with speak. Okay, so does he speak English? And negative, he does not speak English. So be clear about that idea that with third person singular number, I need to add s or es. Third person singular, he, she, it, or any kind of singular name. Now we need to know then in which scenarios we need to use simple present tense, so that at the time of discussion, at the time of speaking, you need not to translate. So first of all, we can see use number one in case of repeated action. Repeated action means whatever action is usual. Every day it is happening. It can be any habit, hobby, daily event, or something that often happens. I go to office every day because every day I'm going. So that's why we are using without even thinking, without even giving a thought. We are directly doing it into simple present tense. That I go to office because it is regular action. I plus verb one. In the same way, we can do I play tennis. That is, tennis playing is my hobby. Or we can say that the train leaves every morning at 8 a.m. Why? Because this is scheduled action. The train leaves every morning. So we are talking about everyday action. So if anyone asks you about your daily routine, that please tell me your daily routine. So without thinking, you need to directly use simple present tense there. Don't think about it. Directly subject plus verb one. I wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning. I brush my teeth. I go to washroom. I have my breakfast like that. Okay. Next, in case of universal truth, for example, every 12 months the earth circles the sun. That is universal
Yes.
truth. Or if I say that water boils at 100 degrees centigrade, water freezes at 0 degrees centigrade. These all are universal truths. And in case of this, we need to use simple present. So, universal truth, whenever you are using in any sentence, whether it is a narration change or normal affirmative sentence you are saying, you can't change it, right? It has to be in simple present rule. Use number two, that is fact or generalization. That means a statement. What is fact? A statement that was true before, right now also true, in future also it is going to be true. For example, cats like milk, birds do not like milk. California is in America, Delhi is in India. These are facts, we all know it. So that's why this, in case of this also, we need to use simple present tense. Number three, you can see scheduled event in near future. As I talk about scheduled event, that means first you need to remember that in case of public transportation, this departure, arrival time, and any class timing, any meeting timing, any party time, these all are scheduled event. Okay, and near future means it can be tonight, tomorrow, next week. These all are near future. So there we use simple present tense only. If any action is near future, it's happening in near future, but it is scheduled, then you can use simple present for that. For example, the train leaves tonight at 6 p.m. So you are talking about tonight, that is future. But as it is scheduled event, that's why we are using simple present for that, right? So when does the class begin? Tomorrow. We are talking about tomorrow. But as class is scheduled action, we are using simple present for it. That's all about simple present. Okay, if you have any kind of doubt regarding simple present, you can ask. Otherwise, we will go for present continuous tense. Anyone has any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now let's move forward to present continuous tense. So present continuous tense, we called it present progressive also. Present continuous or present progressive. We need to know the sentence structure, that is subject plus am or is or are plus present participle. Present participle means verb with present form of verb plus ing. Present form of verb plus ing, that is present participle. You need to figure out one thing, that present participle and past participle both are the different things. Past participle means verb third form and present participle means verb 1 plus ing. Now here we are, in case of any continuous tense we use present participle, that means we add ing with the verb. Example, you are watching TV. You subject. After that, you are using are, then watch plus ing, watching TV. Now, here to make it interrogative, we are not adding anything, we are just changing the position. For example, are you watching TV? Are को पहले लाना होगा. Are you watching TV? To make it negative, you are not watching TV. So whenever you can see am, is, are in any sentence, just put it before the subject and you can easily make it interrogative at the time of making it interrogative. And negative, you need to add not after am or is or are. Now, where to use present continuous tense? Use number 1. You can see we use present continuous to express the idea that something is happening now at this moment. At this moment, whatever is happening, whether you are doing or someone else is doing, आप कर रहे हो कोई और कर रहा है, बट एट दिस मोमेंट जो हो रहा है उसके लिए हम प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस यूज करेंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल, यू आर लर्निंग इंग्लिश नाउ, आई एम टीचिंग इंग्लिश नाउ, यू आर नॉट स्विमिंग, you are sitting, you are not standing, like that. All these things are happening at this moment. So present continuous can be used there. Now, use number 2, you can see longer action in progress now. For example, I am studying to become a doctor. So here you are using I am studying to become a doctor. That doesn't mean that right now you are sitting and studying. In use number 1, I told whatever actions will be going on at this moment, at that time, for that we can use present continuous. But other scenario is like that, that whether you are doing it currently or not, but it is a longer action, because to become a doctor that takes time, that is longer action, and you are in progress. For example, in our mother tongue also, if anyone asks you कि आप क्या कर रहे हो अभी, तो आप बोलोगे कि मैं इसके लिए पढ़ाई कर रहा हूँ. So पढ़ाई कर रहा हूँ, that doesn't mean कि तभी बैठ के आप पढ़ रहे हो, right? Because पढ़ाई करना it takes time, आप progress में हो, वही आप बोल रहे हो. So whatever actions you are not, maybe literally you are not doing that time at that exact time, but as it is longer action, it takes time and you are in progress, that's why you are using present continuous there. For example, if someone asks you आपको in your mother tongue that आप कौन सा series देख रहे हो, तो आप बोलोगे मैं ये series देख रहा हूँ. So that doesn't mean कि तभी देख रहे हो, राइट? वो चल रहा है, सीरीज कंप्लीट करना इट टेक्स टाइम, तो इसीलिए आप प्रोग्रेस में हो. तो इन दो सिचुएशंस आल्सो यू कैन यूज प्रेजेंट कंटीन्यूअस टेंस. आप कौन सा बुक पढ़ रहे हो? मैं ये बुक पढ़ रही हूँ. दैट डजंट मीन तभी बैठ के पढ़ रहे हो, वो चल रहा है. यूज नंबर 3, यू कैन सी नियर फ्यूचर एक्शन. सिंपल प्रेजेंट में हमने देखा नियर फ्यूचर शेड्यूल्ड इवेंट, but यहाँ पे any kind of near future action, whether it is going to happen tonight, tomorrow, or maybe next week, you can use present continuous for that. Now here exception is you can use future, simple future as well. आज रात अगर आप कुछ आज रात मे बी आप मार्केट में जा रहे हो, so I will go to market tonight, that is also not incorrect. But appropriate English, if you want to use, then you need to say that I am going to the market tonight. Okay. So I am meeting some friends after work. After work, that means that is near future, after completing the work. Or I'm not going to the party tonight. That we are talking about tonight. So if you are, for example, if you are meeting your parents next weekend, so I'm seeing my parents next weekend. Although you are talking about next weekend, it is future, still you can use present continuous for that. Use number 4, you can say repetition and irritation with always. So with negative emotion, whatever we express, for example, she is always coming to class late. वो हमेशा क्लास में लेट करके आती है. He is constantly talking. I wish he would shut up. वो constantly बात की जा रहा है. मैं I wish मैं wish करती हूँ कि वो चुप हो जाए. So these all are negative emotion. But always constantly ये सारी चीजें हो रही, right? So whenever you are using always constantly in a sentence with negative emotion, you can use present continuous for that. Okay, so non-continuous verb is something which I will do. You need to make understand. I need to make you understand this thing, that non-continuous जो है stative verb है. For tense, we need to understand that. So tomorrow we'll be doing like that. Tomorrow I will make you understand that non-continuous verb. It will be helpful for communication. That's all about present continuous. Tell if you have any kind of doubt regarding it. Okay, I'm going to share this link with you. Directly, I'm going to share this link with you. You can just check it out. Okay, one more thing I would like to tell, that from this link, you will be getting every tense. I'm sharing this present continuous link, but from here, you can see at the left hand side, you can see every tenses are there. So every day I'm not going to share the link, just one link I'm sharing today. You'll get all the links there. Okay, in chat box I'm sharing. Please copy it and save it. Okay, and remember everyone, by 7:05 you need to join the class, because at 7:05 sharp 7:05 I'm going to start, 5 past 7 I'm talking about. I'm going to start the grammar. So if you missed it, then it would be problematic for you. Okay, so let's discuss the topic. Previous day we discussed one topic. Anirudh, what was the topic previous day? Healthcare system.
Corruption.
Healthcare system, right? Which topic I gave?
Non-corruption.
Corruption I have given for today.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me tell everyone that today's topic is corruption, and if you are not prepared with it, although preparation is not needed for discussion, but still, if you want to discuss the previous topic, healthcare, you can. Those who were absent previous day, they can go with the previous topic, that is healthcare system, and those who were present at that day, so they can go with healthcare corruption. So who wants to start? And those who are present, just raise your hand. Okay, I will take your name. At the time we can discuss.
Ma'am, I'm not understanding what is topic.
That's what I'm going to tell. So those who are new today, for them, topic discussion means, for example, previous day I gave one topic. For today, that is corruption. So topic discussion means you need to share your opinion about that topic. Whatever you think about it, it should not be like you are going to Google and just copying it and discussing. It has
No,
to
no,
be,
no.
the sentences should be yours, and whatever, there is no right and wrong. Whatever you think about it, you need to discuss that. And discussion means, if you are not directly able to speak, you are not comfortable, then you can write down the points, and at the time of speaking you can elaborate. Okay, so that is the procedure. And if you are directly able to speak, that is great. So who will start? Crypto will start.
Corruption. Okay.
Corruption also, that is not crypto, that is not corruption, that is corruption. Okay, we need to remember this.
Okay. Corruption.
Corruption.
I can speak a few sentences on this topic.
And if you want, you can discuss the previous topic as well if you are prepared with that.
I think I'm going to go with corruption. So I have met some corrupted officers, police officers, traffic police officers in my life. Like if you are traveling on your bike without your helmet, then they would forcefully stop you. Like they would get in the middle of the road and they would stop you, even though they don't have any legal rights to do that. They cannot stop you forcefully. It's very dangerous for the rider. That is the first point. They're breaching the limit, they're breaking the law. Then second thing, they would ask for bribery. Like they would say, if I charge you, you'll have to give 1,000 rupees because you are not wearing the helmet, but now you can give me just 500 rupees and you can go. So such things, like such incidents happened with me, uh, like a couple of times. I forgot to wear the helmet, or but that that that's one example of corruption in India. And other than that, we know that a lot of corruption goes on in the education system. uh, Superior government officials would take money and give out jobs to the people who don't really deserve it. And if somebody is doing it, that means, yeah, that person is making a lot of unqualified people. That person is hiring a lot of unqualified people. That's going to lessen the strength. That's going to hurt the integrity of the country. If you are hiring somebody who is not qualified enough to do the job, that can end up in collapses of breaches, like. So
That
yeah,
can affect the future
yeah,
of country.
so it needs to get controlled.
Okay, so let me tell you all one thing that whenever you are discussing any topic, there should be a proper structure of it, right? If anyone has given you this kind of a topic, maybe you are attending any kind of interview or normal introduction you are giving, it is not opinion sharing. That doesn't mean you are talking to friends and directly you are talking about the corruption topic. It is nothing like that. It is a professional forum, so you need to present like that only. For example, you need to think that the listener doesn't know anything about corruption. Okay, so first you need to give one introduction that okay, that is called corruption, and then after that you can describe the scenario. As we are living in India, you can talk about India, that what kind of situation is there in India. We are daily to day, day to day, in our day to day life we are facing. Okay, introduction, then what kind of situation we are facing, what can be the probable cause of it, right? Iska cause kya ho sakta hai, that what because of what reason we are that much corrupted. And the next last but not the least, that would be that what kind of solution it can have, what we can do, what government can do, what needs to be done. Okay, in the same way you need to discuss every topic.
better
Got it?
better monitoring system.
Yes. So, Tipto, if you want to, if I tell you that according to you, what can be the probable cause of it, or causes, whatever you think.
Greed of humans.
So, according to us, Indian, in India, people are Indian are more corrupted. So, do you think Indian people are more greedy than other countries?
And the system, then there
Ma'am,
has to be some flaw in the system.
Huh.
And we need to figure out the flaws of the system so that we can
So
rectify the
is there any
flaws.
kind of clear idea in your mind that what can be the probable cause?
I think we should be monitoring our employees more. Like in government schools, the teachers don't really get that much monitored, but yeah, monitoring.
Okay, one point you have put, that is our higher authorities, they are very much casual about it, about their employees, right? And they are also, they themselves are corrupted. Okay, so thank you, Tripta, thank you. And as I said, everyone's camera should be on. Second time today, I'm very good, and because this is my third day, so yes. Next, who is next?
Ma'am, I
Hello.
want to go next.
You want to discuss the topic, Prerna?
Yes.
Please.
Okay. Corruption, meaning, sorry. Corruption basically means immoral behavior or dishonesty. So, corruption is the basic flaw in every system in every country. But in India, we face corruption more because of few reasons. One is poverty, because our earnings are is below average, and the GDP is very less in India. And the second, the reason is population. We all over India, all over the world, the population is second highest in our country only. We have more unemployed people than employed people. So everyone, uh, when we are living, there is a basic rule that our expenses should never go zero, but whereas our income will go zero. So everyone needs to needs money for their expenses. So everyone wants to earn, and sometimes it is mandatory for people to get more money, and they do the immoral behavior or dishonesty their job. So in government sector, we saw this behavior in the employees more uh, because the pay is less, and of course the system is not that strong, so that we can monitor them on every stage. Like if we see the teaching structure or government teaching structure in India, the junior teachers are more prone to corruption, but the corruption amount is less. But when we go to higher authorities, the corruption amount is huge. And of course, greediness is also one of the part of corruption in higher authorities, not in junior authorities. So the measures we can take is to uh, control our population, and because uh, because when we talk about population, the resources in India are less than our population. So the price we pay for resources is bit higher.
Okay, so
So
Prerna, I think you both are using the greedy word, right? So making more money, that doesn't mean that you are greedy, right? If you want to earn a crore rupees in a month, so that doesn't mean you are greedy. It should be like that only. Our mentality should be, but we are ashamed of it, right? We are
yes,
ashamed that
yes,
okay, I want to make money. Okay, we should not tell it. It should be here, but we should not speak it out. So that
yes.
is not greediness, that is your ambition, that is your mentality, that you need to do something for your life, your family's life. That is okay, but the way of earning it, that is wrong. So we should not call ourselves greedy.
No, ma'am, it's not on the junior level or in the middle class level. Greediness will be used when it comes to higher
That's why
authorities.
that's why we are junior level, and at junior level, and we are middle class level. So we need to change our mindset first.
Yes, yes.
We all see the money and the income source, that is called, we are ashamed of it, right? We should not say that I want to earn money. We all are doing for same thing only. We every when we wake up at that time only, we are thinking about money, but we need not to express it. We don't want to express it in front of others. We say, I always say, okay, I used to say, actually, I work for my passion, but that is that exact reason for that? I love teaching, but I'm working here only for money. If there is no money, I will not work. If they don't pay me and they say that, okay, please take class only, will I take? No, I will not.
No.
So that
No.
we need to accept that fact. And that is, don't say that those who want money, they are greedy. No, they are perfectly all right, but the way they are earning, they need to check out that only. Okay, please continue, Brenda.
Okay, here I want to add one point. If we are like earning, can I say, if we are earning just for our expenses or just to maintain our family, then we are not greedy. It is our requirement to do such kind of things.
Not
But
just, not just for money, that is also wrong, right? It has to be
right,
like that ki we are earning mainly, it is our priority, money is our priority, but other things are there. For money we will not be working anywhere and everywhere. Teaching is my passion, I will teach only, but the main priority is money. I'm working for money, but I will pursue only my dream. In that way only I will be earning.
okay, sorry, I cannot relate with that point.
Does anyone understand whatever I said?
Ma'am, what is the meaning of greedy? Sorry.
Greedy means lalchi.
Okay, okay.
लालची
Thank
मैं
you.
ये बोल रही थी, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन इन हिंदी, प्रेरणा. व्हाट आई वाज सेइंग दैट पैसा इज आवर प्रायोरिटी, राइट? पैसा
Yes.
Right,
कमाना
correct.
है, बट दैट डजंट मीन कि किसी भी तरह से कमाना है. यही मैं बोल रही थी. तो यू
Yes,
यू नो
yes,
दैट,
Yes,
या
yes, yes.
आप
yes,
बोले थे
correct,
ना कि
correct.
जस्ट पैसा कमाना है इसीलिए काम करना है, तो जस्ट पैसा नहीं कमाना, हमारा सपना भी पूरा करना है. बट वी शुड नॉट से लाइक दैट कि इफ यू वांट टू अर्न मनी, दैट इज रॉन्ग.
Yes,
Every
but
person will want to
here is
earn
the
money
thing.
more and more, but earn our money right way.
In a right way, and in our
Right way.
correct job
Current,
option or career option or
here,
business.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Currently you are teaching us,
We,
that is your passion, but some people do the other stuff as well, as like they
Yeah,
pay charges extra, or then they are greedy only.
yeah, that is their wrong thinking, because they are earning, they have lack of knowledge of earning money, right? Indians,
Okay.
we only have one problem, that is we don't know how to earn money from multiple sources, and we don't know
Yes.
what, we don't have that much of business ideas also. So that is why we can see only one job we are doing, and from that job whatever we can earn from others, we need to do that, whether it is legal or illegal. But that should not be the way. There are many ways.
हेलो मैम.
Yes.
मैम मैं बोलना तो बहुत कुछ चाहता हूँ, पर जब मैं बोलने की बात बोलने के लिए जब मैं सोचता हूँ ना, तो मेरे दिमाग में वो वर्ड्स नहीं आते कुछ कुछ, तो मैं इसकी वजह से ना मैं बोल नहीं पाता हूँ. तो
आप
कैसे
प्रैक्टिस करते करते हो जाएगा, ये लैक ऑफ प्रैक्टिस के लिए होता है.
अभी अभी मैं एज अ इनिशियल स्टेज अब मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ कि जिससे मैं अभी कुछ दिनों के वजह से 1 हफ्ते के बाद या 2 हफ्ते के बाद मैं भी कुछ बोलना चालू कर दूँ.
कि अगर आप बिल्कुल ही नहीं बोल पाते हो, तो आई जस्ट सजेस्टेड कि आप थोड़ा सा लिख लो. 2-3 सेंटेंसेस लिख तो सकते हो आप इंग्लिश में,
लिख
तो
सकता
दो
हूँ.
तीन सेंटेंसेस आप लिख के बोलो. Because
ओके.
right now you are not comfortable of directly speaking, so you need
ओके.
to organize your thought. आप लिखो, लिख के 2-3 सेंटेंस बोलो, धीरे धीरे क्लास अटेंड करो, ग्रामर का पोर्शन स्टार्ट करो, डेफिनेटली यू विल बी बेटर.
और वोकैबुलरी बढ़ाने के लिए क्या कर सकते हैं?
वोकैबुलरी बढ़ाने के लिए इजीएस्ट वे है कि आप जब दूसरों को सुनो, दूसरे जो वर्ड्स यूज कर रहे हैं, अगर आपको पता नहीं, जैसे ग्रीडी का मतलब पता नहीं था, आपने पूछा, ये अगर आप पढ़ते ना तो आपको याद नहीं रहता, लेकिन क्लास में जब आपने सुना, आपके दिमाग में क्लिक हुआ कि ये वर्ड क्या है, वो वर्ड आपको याद रह जाएगा। क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो डेली वोकैबुलरी बुक लेके ऐसे पढ़ते हैं 5-10 वर्ड, बट वो याद नहीं रहते। So whenever we are using it or listening it in any communication, or maybe if you are watching a movie, आप एक मूवी देख रहे हो, वहां पे आपने एक वर्ड सुना, तो आपको क्लिक हुआ कि वो क्या है, हमारे दिमाग में ना वो रिकॉर्ड रह जाता है जो हम एक वीडियो के जरिए देखते हैं, राइट। तो ये भी जो क्लास चल रहा है ये भी एक काइंड ऑफ वीडियो है, तो आपको वो याद रह जाएगा वर्ड। वैसे भी जब आप मूवीज में कोई वर्ड देखते हो, वो जब लिख के रखते हो, उसका मीनिंग ढूंढते हो ना, वो आपको लॉन्गर टाइम तक याद रखता है,
Yes.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू।
कंपेयर टू जो जो हम पढ़ते हैं। इसलिए मैं कभी ये नहीं बोलती कि आप 5 वर्ड याद करो, 10 वर्ड, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल यू टू रिवाइज एवरी डे।
यस यस।
Hello, ma'am.
यस,
Yes, ma'am. I speak English with normally HR and clients, but I am not confident to speak with JD and grouping calling. So
दैट इज
I
that is okay, because it happens with everyone. It is not about you only. Your mind goes blank, and the problem is with everyone. We are unable to find words, that is with everyone. So by discussing the way I have, constructed my class only, or I will give instruction to you to follow only the grammar class and take part in discussion, nothing else.
yes, sir.
Okay, Prerna, please continue.
That is from my
That's
side.
okay.
Okay.
So we
I
just got stuck in
Vishwas.
greediness. Okay, thank you,
Yes,
Prerna.
ma'am.
And your
That's my
meaningless
question.
grammatical
What is
mistakes.
the meaning of greediness?
Yeah,
Yeah,
meaningless means
ma'am.
that. So,
India is the most popular country in world for corruption, and every government officers, not every, but minimum 90% government officers are corrupted, and
No,
not
mostly
only government officers,
मोस्टली
some.
मोस्टली पीपल आर करप्टेड बिकॉज आई
Yeah,
मैं
yes,
काम
yes,
करूंगा, मेरे का इजी वे में काम मिल रहा है तो मैं 200 रुपये क्यों नहीं दूंगा?
yes,
तो
yes, yes.
एवरी मोस्टली पीपल आर करप्टेड.
But they are not क्या कहेंगे उसे आप, पैदाशी जो
they are
करप्शन
not
Inborn.
करप्टेड,
born corrupted.
born corrupted. So they are that person. They are not born corrupted person who uh, gave the some create the greediness. All person will be create the greediness. उनके दिल में लालच कौन पैदा करता है? हम पैदा करते हैं, क्योंकि
Yes,
everybody
yes.
everybody want their work are a very easy way,
Easy way and skip with illegally
illegal
and
way.
skip circular Indian circular system
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. So you don't claim that person singly कि यार they are government servers are very corrupted, but who
It is
give the.
not about Vishwas. It is not about governments. We should not blame only government
No, no,
officers,
ma'am,
because
just
they
example,
have option.
but
That's why they are taking money. Private employees, they don't have any option. That's why they are not taking. It is nothing
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Those who work in government, they are corrupted, and private people are very
no,
clean.
no, ma'am. Private
Okay,
private
okay.
employee also
this time very
taking
trending
something
paper
they
leak in
want.
Rajasthan.
Ma'am, actually, ma'am, government, I will use that word government. Actually, where everyone facing that
Yeah,
condition, I think,
yes. Because
in
they
a
have
government offices,
authority. That's why.
जैसे crypto will be giving you example, traffic police.
Hmm.
Indian police are famous in world. They are giving you without any facilities, but they are finding you and
It's not
There are
only
so many countries which are more corrupted than India.
it's not only India.
Then
This
you are
every
not aware about the world. If you are
Exactly.
saying this, the Indians are more corrupted.
but but we are presenting in India, so we
Then
see
don't
all.
mention it that
this
Indian
is
police are most corrupted in all over the world. If you don't
Ah,
know
no,
about the
No,
world.
one of the corrupted, we can say. Yes.
I mean, that's one example. My brother also in police, but he is not corrupted. He is one loyal person. Every person will be not
You
well
never
corrupted,
know.
but
You never know.
ninety
It's
percent,
he's your family.
90,
You never
no,
know
no,
he's
no.
your family. He
But
will not do
90%,
corruption stuff with
ninety
you.
percent will be
And
90% person
most
will be
of police
corrupted.
officers as
But
well are corrupted.
who give the corruption line to there? We are, we are, we are the responsible for that. I mean to say that we
Yes,
are
sir.
the
Just to save
responsible
our
for
time.
that.
That is correct. Just to save our time or just to make our
Yes,
process quick.
Exactly, exactly.
yes, yes, yes,
We are responsible for that.
yes.
You are, not me. Okay. Okay.
I have a very scenario. I faced this in my current working place. I need to apply for GST, and in if we apply for individual or proprietorship firm, then they make it quick and they sort it out without even any kind of like interruption of CAs or anything. You applied and they'll issue your GST number. But when we applied it for the company or for the partnership firm or for the private limited, they don't issue you GST until or unless your CA will go there to the department and ask them to make the process quick. You have to wait for unlimited time, like for the month or 2 months. But once you give them under the table money, and they'll issue it in the next day. I face it in my real life scenario.
This is the reality of Indian.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Exactly. So that's why we don't have any right to talk about them. But as so we need not to do like that. We should wait. The procedure is delayed intentionally, right? That is kind of a trap, and we are getting into it, and that's why only they are taking time. If there is no hope for them, no, that okay, if we are getting late or if they are taking time, so we will not give them anything. It only be delayed their procedure. So they are not going to do that, right? Ankit, do you want to say something? You were
Controversial.
telling many things.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
This time very trending in Rajasthan paper leak in Rajasthan. This is a very dangerous for future education and mm, students and all of all of users and something I hesitate.
You hesitate, that is okay. You need only confidence, you don't need knowledge of English.
Yes, and इसके लिए इतना ही काफी.
Okay, no issue. Today your first class, but you are able to speak. That's more than enough.
Yes.
Okay, so who is next?
Ma'am, I will continue.
Yes, Anirudh, please speak.
Ma'am, I would like to start my point with Mahatma Gandhi's quote. He said once that the world has enough to feed everyone, but not to feed everyone's greed.
Hmm.
So, uh, the corruption is an unethical or dishonest behavior of a person to gain some benefit from official purposes. So, the corruption is deeply rooted in India. From clerk to prime minister is accused in corruption. Like in Bofor's case, which was held during the Rajiv Gandhi's era, even the prime minister was held guilty for the corruption. We every day faces corruption in our day lives, from hospital or in public, any kind of public institutions. Even for admissions, we have to give like some kind of money to like NLUs. Like I am studying as a law student, so there are 22 national law universities. So in that also, through examination, there are other seat which is reserved for the people's who can give some amount of money, and they can easily take admissions in that. Even we have to uh, do some kind of work to start some business. We have to give some kind of amount to the officers who will pass the that all kinds of businesses work. So the it is deeply rooted in government officers. Like from the startings, they are not born corrupted person, but when they comes to the institution in bureaucracy or in public offices, that the culture is that if everyone does it, why not me? And from that the word that is everyone does it, so the person who is not corrupted, he started doing that. So that is the one point. And second is that the political interference in the administrative system, like political parties use it for their own benefit, for the party funding, or for some kind of showing it to public that they are working. So they do administrative interference to gain some benefit from that. And the next is that even the bureaucracy, the higher level authority is not in check all the time. But we have lots of act or we have lots of laws related to corruption or money laundering and other things. But the thing is that after having all these, they find out some kind of loopholes. Like the uh, the most means income tax paid by the actors, but the real businessmen owners paying less than. If we see that when every year when the income tax most income tax is paid by an actor, that is Akshay Kumar or Ritik Roshan sometimes, but the business owners like Adani, Ambani or any Birla, Godrej, those CEOs or owners names will not come in that list. So they find some loopholes in the laws itself, which is inclined, which is deeply rooted. They find loopholes. They keep CAs or some accountant to bypass those loopholes, so they can pay less to the government in that. And the gor the corruption is not only done in for only for the benefit, only for money. There are other ways to take, like officers were given foreign trips, or they were given some like positions, like they are being if a person is a SI and he is promoted as a deputy collector or something like that. So the corruption is from the junior level to higher level, which is inclined from that, which is deeply rooted in that. And for that, there is laws which are being made to to make transparency in the public offices. Once Rajiv Gandhi said that when I send 1 rupees coin, only one paisa is coming to the needy person. So the thing is that the transparency is to be maintained from government higher authority to lower authority. There should be a check on every officers. So we have a act that is known as Right to Information Act 2005. From that we can we can ask any kind of information related to public offices. We can ask them where the money is being spent and how much money is given to every department. So we have rights to get information. So public also need to aware about that. There are laws which are Money Laundering Act 2002. There is a Prevention of Corruption Act 1980. These are the act which keeps eye on the corrupted people, and during the time we are improving that laws to more strict and to punish those are the culprits. So laws are there, but the transparency is to be checked on daily time to time, so that the corruption should be reduced. It cannot be wiped out from the country, but it should be reduced from that point to lesser point. So this is my point now.
Okay, so one thing, Anirudh, don't after they you need not to use s. You need not to add s. I think you use one time. Otherwise, it was correct. They uses. You said right. Forgot.
Okay.
So that would be they use only. And if let me tell you one thing also. At the time of speaking, many students are there. Those who don't make grammatical mistakes. For example, Anirudh. So he was not making that much of grammatical mistakes. So in case you are not, if you are not making grammatical mistakes and without knowing grammar, you don't know grammar, anything, but you are not making mistakes. So don't go into grammar. Okay, so just keep the thing, because sometimes we get confused. If I'm not making mistake, but still after knowing nothing about it, grammar, if I freshly, on a fresh start mode, on a fresh mode, if I just start learning this grammar, so it can confuse me. So that's why don't go into it if you are not making. But if you are making grammatical mistakes, first definitely you need to learn. Okay, for next class, I'm giving one more topic. Those who want to discuss this previous one, those who haven't discussed today, they can go for corruption also. But those who have already discussed, for them, I'm giving a new topic that would be gender equality in India.
Okay, ma'am.
We should, I think, say that gender inequality in India. Okay, so that is the topic for next class, and those who want to continue with this, they can do this as well. And one more thing I would like to tell, that for vocabulary we can do one thing that each one of you, आप हर कोई क्या करोगे, एक एक word, जो words can be used in your communication. It should not be like that इतना बड़ा word कोई बोल रहे हो जो कोई ना याद रखेगा ना use करेगा, ऐसा नहीं. जो word can be used but little bit advanced word, it should not be normal daily use words. आप एक एक word करके एवरी डे आओगे एंड उसको आपको इलेबोरेट करना है कि उसके मीनिंग क्या है, बिकॉज फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी डोंट नो राइट मेनी वर्ड्स, सो यू नीड टू एक्सप्लेन दैट वर्ड्स एंड हाउ वी कैन यूज इन आवर कम्युनिकेशन. यू नीड टू एक्सप्लेन दैट ऑल्सो. दैट कैन बी आवर वोकैबुलरी पार्ट. सो यहाँ पे अगर 10 लोग हैं एंड 10 लोग अगर एक एक करके वर्ड लाते हैं एंड वी आर डिस्कसिंग ओवर दैट वर्ड, सो वी कैन कीप इट इन आवर माइंड, आई थिंक. ओके, so
Okay.
every day one
Okay.
word करके आपको याद करके आना है, and you need to make us understand also what is the meaning, how can we use, like that. Okay, so for today we can end our class, everyone, and see you next
Yes,
week,
ma'am.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Have a nice
Okay,
day.
ma'am.
Okay, have a
Thank you,
nice
ma'am.
day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And we are not greedy. Bye.
We are not kidding.
Yeah.
So that was it, guys. That was the thing. Yeah, she started a couple of minutes late, and there are not that many students in this class. Not too few, not too many. Like I would say the right amount of students that we have in the class. Okay, about so that's awesome. I need to be prepared. I need to be prepared with tomorrow's topic, which is gender inequality in India. Okay, and the second thing is, what is the second thing? You need to you need to you need to come up with a word. Okay, like with definition, examples. You need to make them understand the word. So that's a good task. That's a good thing to take on. Yeah, next.